We're going to break it in half.
Chippy Tour.
Right, we're at Richard's family fisheries, and I tell you what, it is freezing. We've just pulled off the motorway just to see if we could find something. We put it on the phones, Chippy near me like you do, and this one came up. So it's like half a mile away from the motorway junction. So in the direction of Leeds we were going from Warrington. Now a van's just pulled up and blocked our view of the shop, but I'm sure it'll move in a little bit. SwiftOrder are supporting me on this mission to celebrate real, independent Chippies. They're a family-run company helping takeaways offer online ordering without paying commissions. If you'd like to take orders online, or you're fed up with paying high fees, SwiftOrder is an easy, reliable platform with one clear, low monthly cost. It's simple to use and it's backed by a UK support team that's always ready to help. It is so cold. What have we got in here? Oh, lovely packaging, lovely shop, lovely people. It's fabulous, really is. All the people walking past saying how wonderful it is. Look at that, that's my wife's. That's your regular haddock and chips. Now I'm going to take a couple of chips off here and close it back up, and my wife can get back in the cab. Cold, babe. So I've just taken a handful of chips from my wife. I tell you what, we had to sort of hurry that along there, the start of this, because we were talking to some lovely people in their cars, and they took off now. They know a lot about the area around here and everything. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. Beef dripping. So I think we've got our view back now, haven't we? And we've got plenty of scraps. So I've asked for the special fish. And look at the length of that box. Okay. It's got all kinds of giant scraps on here. I am going to tip it off here. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it in here. I'm going to put these chips on here because that is sheltering it from the cold. And when I've finished, don't forget, these are only a couple of chips from Sue. Let's have a look, see what we got going on in here. This is just from this end. That's a lovely piece of haddock. How good does that look? Lovely, fresh flakes. And I love these big chunky scrap bits here. Look at that. And those big chunks of batter. Right, lads. So these are perfect for dipping in the mushy peas. Oh, look at them. Now they're more of a realistic colour. They look natural. I know people like to see green peas and not pale peas, but this is peas. This was made for it. Look at that. Slightly seasoned, but nothing overpowering. So, okay, there's plenty of fun to be had with that. I'm going to close that up for now. I'm going to put the peas in there, keep it all nice and snug for a minute, and I'm going to go straight for this fish cake. Now, this style of fish cake, I've always known as a Yorkshire fish cake, but here it's a fish cake. We're going to break it in half. Now you can tell that you've got Obviously the batter cooked in the beef dripping. You've got a slice of potato either side, or potato scallop if you like, and then you've got the fish inside. How you doing? And it's often, hey,
The better
aren't we? It's usually like a pulp, but for the fish. But this is actually bits of fish. Now the batter on this bit is a little heavier, a bit doughier there on the top. You can see how cold it is, can't you? You see how popular this is. It's got a little parking space out the front. The staff are lovely. And the outfits that they've got on, little hats and all the aprons, all the gear, absolutely spot on. They've got a mountain of scraps in the corner there. So there's no shortage of scraps. I'm going to have another bite of this. So they don't know they're going to be reviewed until it's too late. So when you look at this scene and you see the shop like this, and you see me set up out here, we've already got the food before I set this up. But I'll tell you what, the people around there were incredible. So many friendly people. It really was. It was interesting too. So let's have a look at some of these reviews. 2-star. This was always my go-to for fish and chips, and recently took my disabled dad for a treat after singing their praises. 2 portions of fish and chips, came with a small fish and only a few chips, and cost me 20 quid. We were both left feeling disappointed. Response from the owner. Hi Stephen, I'm surprised to see your comments. All of our fish are cut freshly daily to around 6 ounces, and a regular chip portion is a bio tray full. If you order the medium or small fish and chips, portion sizes are slightly reduced. I hope you call by again soon. 3-star. The fish was cooked well and tasted okay, but the portion size of the chips was disappointing. Response from the owner. Hi Nathan, thank you for your review and comments. I'm not sure which meal you ordered, as each one has different portion sizes, i.e. meal box deal, medium fish and chips, regular fish and chips, or fish and small chips. Please feel free to call into the shop and I can chat to you about it then. 5-star. Simply the best fish butty I've ever had. A good sized quality fish on a large oval bread roll and good value at $4.95. That was a month ago. Response from the owner. Hi Trevor, thank you for your review and comments. We are looking forward to seeing you again soon. Mine, 5-star. Oh, it was excellent. I've no problem calling in there again if I'm travelling up the M62. No problem whatsoever. A pit stop from a drive along the motorway led us to this wonderful chippy. As we pulled into the small dedicated car park at the front of the shop, we could smell the lovely beef drip. On entering, it was immediately clear that the staff were proud of what they do. The shop was spotlessly clean and tidy, and the polite, friendly team was smartly dressed. I ordered the regular haddock and chips with scraps, and the fish was plump and delicious, coated in a tasty, crispy batter. The chips were thick and full of flavour. I also ordered the special fish, which was a large haddock. But now then, presentation looked like a fox had been at it. I've been told that's how I eat anyway. And I was a little disappointed at first glance. It's true. However, once I started to dismantle it, it proved to be incredibly tasty, with huge flakes of light crispy batter. The haddock itself was thick, fresh, and subtly flavoured. The mushy peas were not as thick as I would have liked, but they were tasty and did the job. Fish cake was plump and tasty, with the potato slices on either side cooked to perfect tenderness. Now, as you know, I sort of refer to them as Yorkshire fish cakes. If they're 2 slices of parboiled potato, or dab or whatever if you like, potato scallops, with the fish inside and then the whole thing battered. Overall, if you're anywhere nearby or travelling along the motorway and in need of a pit stop, this one is well worth calling in off junction 26 on the M62. Cooking in beef dripping. Payment cash or card. Hygiene rating 5. Fish reviewed. Haddock. Cracking chip. See you on the next one.
The Chippy Tour, cruising the coast, can't ignore. With every bite, I'm loving it more. Saving the chippies, that's what I'm for. Yo, I hit the road, got salt in my veins. From London to Scotland, through sunshine and rain. Fish and chips in my hand, it's a noble quest. Supporting the classics, yeah, I'm doing my best. Met a bloke in tune with a temper of squid.